so I could do it with you guys. And I can probably do it now. Yeah, why not? Bring out another little bag. Oil pot. I got popcorn! I'm gonna do some popcorn. I'm definitely not putting all that in that little pot. I just got a couple of drinks in here now for after too. I'll bring my kettle out because I'm going to make a cup of tea too, I think. Oh, it needs this. It's got a little bit of oil. Just needs a little bit in the bottom. Not need much. Not going to be a lot of popcorn in it anyway. These little bottles I'll explain to you in a little bit. Now this is something I wanted to test. Oh man, I don't want to come out. Because I got these little ones. And I got this full of kernels, so I want to see how much that pops in this little pot with just this amount of kernels. Now I'm doing it on the stove too, so it's probably going to take a little longer to pop. Let my oil heat for just a second. Pour that in. Put that on. That wasn't the popcorn. That was just the stove popping from the cold pop being put on it. I wanted to check with those little containers just to see how much does it pop in this little pot. Is it too much? Is it not enough? I'm hoping it's going to be just right, because then I can just put that little thing in my bag and take it with me whenever I go out, and I can have a little snack popcorn wherever I go. Obviously it will do quicker on an open fire than on this stove, because you're directly onto the heat of the fire, so that's an adjustment when you're making it. You got to keep an eye on it. Right now I just got it in the pot and I'm just waiting. I've got salt and vinegar seasoning to put on it. I love this stuff. It's very delicious. But if it works out that that little container is just big enough for my pot, then that's perfect, because I know I'll have it all pre-measured to do it. If it's too much, I just won't fill the containers all the way up. If it's not enough, well, that's okay too, because as long as it's just a snack, it's not something that, you know, it's not meant for a meal. That being said, it'll be nice to have a bit of popcorn while I'm out. Look at the black burning off the bottom of my pot. The stove is not raging either, so it might take a little bit longer to pop. But that's okay. When it starts, I'll hit record again. Okay, so that gave me about a half a pot. Well, that's perfect, sure. I dropped a few, but that's okay. But that works, so I could put 2 of those in and just get a pot full. A little creosote burning off the bottom of my pot. I'm actually glad that that's burning off. Scrape some of the sides off. That's from being in the fire. That builds up on the pots from in the fire. But now I have popcorn. This thing is the top to my thing keeps coming off and staying in there. See, it's a shaker brush. I'll have to put some of that in a little container too. You don't need a lot of this. It only needs a little bit. Delicious. And it's just enough to have a snack. Sitting around the stove or the campfire. Watching the flame or warming up. Having a little popcorn. One thing I can do. Well, solar light's not lighting up a whole lot. The window light is keeping me well lit up. Was lighting up some of the stuff I was looking at, but I'll save it for when it starts. Definitely a must add to your little supply kit, for sure. I think I got another one of those little round containers, or one like the oil is in. And put some of this in, so I just pop it and shake it out. Or even a little round container and just go and shake it in. All of my kernels popped. So that's good. And as soon as it stops popping, take it off. Like you can count to 4. Like not 1, 2, 3, 4. But 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's no pop, take it off. Otherwise, you end up with a whole lot of burnt popcorn. Nobody wants burnt popcorn. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. So the popping corn is definitely getting added to my arsenal of what goes with me when I go out. Most definitely. I mean, like, for what space that little bit of oil and that little bag of popcorn take out. And you get a full pot. Well, if I just take little containers, a half a pot of popcorn. And literally every one of those popped. I had no kernels in it at all. One. Sorry. One. Literally. One. Now I need to drink after that because salt and vinegar. Wow, that is fantastic. I must recommend for anyone that's out going around. I got my Gatorade Zero. It's a definite must recommend for anyone that's out going around. Because I know it's just popcorn, but it's kind of filling. And if you just want a little snack, it's fantastic for just a little snack. I'm looking for the cover to my kettle now. There it is. I'm going to fill that up and put it on. And I do mean fill it. Fill it, fill it. Look, 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 look. There we go. Lay that on there. Put the cover on it. Check the stove now too. Check my cans. Oh yeah, they're starting to melt down. Oops. I don't know how much difference it's making, but it takes its sharp opinion. Sure, why not? First project when it warms up out is fix the handle on that stove. I get it going almost to 15 degrees in here now. I'm getting a little warm. I gotta undo my jacket so I don't overheat. The popcorn works really, really well. I do have the for my wash kit, which I think I might have left in the house. I got some salt and pepper to add to my kit now. Cup. There's my wash kit right there. Why do I need my wash kit though? I just got out here. Well, I'm gonna wash this out because Nicole wanted to try a little bit of the popcorn that was done out on the fire. So, I'm going to wash this out. That way then I can bring her in some. Because I got a little bag there to put it in. But she doesn't want the salt and vinegar on it. Which is understandable, she doesn't like it. Then let it warm up. Yep. So my big motive here today was just to see about getting the cans melted down. See how they work out. I know I can do the scrap aluminum, which is fantastic in itself, but if I can do the tin cans and get all of those going and get bars made out of those with my stove rather than with a using a furnace, like a melting furnace. That'd be even better, because then as I'm out here in the days that I'm out just doing stuff, or even if I'm just working on the step, or you know, just out cleaning out here, then I can do up some cans. It got very hot very fast. I can do up some cans. Hang this up because I'm going to use it after, because I got my other stuff to do. Can't finish the sentence, I can't. I'm sorry, guys. But what I'm trying to say is, when I'm out playing around, I can melt down some cans and make some ingots out of them. That's what I'm trying to finish. And that way, I can just keep adding them to my stockpile. Because I am going to make a stockpile of them. That's my goal, is to make a stockpile of metals, aluminum, brass, copper, maybe even nickel. Not so much iron, but maybe some iron. I'll see. How hard is it to melt and mold into ingots and stuff like that. And then I'll, it's all projects upon projects. It's projects and projects on projects, because in order to do them properly, you gotta see all this, I'm just doing some more popcorn. In order to do them properly, I need, well, not to do them properly or to make them properly or anything, but just in order to store them. I have in my mind that I want to make some crates. Yeah, wooden crates to store them in. And that will be my my little stockpile of precious metals. Now, from everything I read, brass will melt down at almost the same temperature as aluminum, so that means I can do brass out here as well. Now, there's different types of brass and different types of aluminums, and the thing is when you melt it, you end up with the pure product. So there's waste, like the stuff, the slag that come out of the aluminum that I had there. Popcorn goes in. And, well, the waste is the waste. That's just, you have to deal with that. But you end up with a better product. So my hope is that I can get maybe a little bit more from a better product. Especially if it's just stored. you know, and I can keep it for when the right price comes along. And of course, brass and stuff like that is a good price on that anyway. So yeah, that's my plans. I'll get back with you in a little bit, guys. I'm just gonna pop this popcorn for her and get it in the bag. I will catch you all on the next one. Don't forget, be safe, have fun, hit that like and subscribe, and share this video out if you can. I appreciate all of the views and every single one of you guys that are watching my videos. As always, the back step is always open for everyone. Catch y'all on the next one, guys.